All right, guys, welcome back to another Reloader Joe video. Doing a follow-up on the Tikka T3x Hunter walnut, 6.5 by 55 Swedish Mauser. It's been about 4 years since the other video, and I literally have not shot this since. So we're gonna shoot a couple different ammos, chronograph them, and see how they group. I think, looking back at the old video, it looks like it was getting a little over an inch group with the PPU 139 grain. So today I think I've got some 120 grain Norma and what was it, 131 grain S&B. We'll see how that does. So let's jump right into it. All right, guys, I'm set up here at the 100-yard line. We're gonna start out with the Norma medium game. This is 120 grain ballistic tip. It says medium game. Let's pull one of these out and take a look at it. Oh, it's got a brown polymer tip on it, if you can see that. All right, we're set up here on the bench. We've got the target camera turned on. We've got the chronograph camera turned on. And we're gonna fire the Norma medium game 120 grain ballistic tip. We're gonna go ahead and load the magazine this time, because if you guys watched the first video, this thing did not like to single feed. And I don't know, when I'm shooting from the bench, I kind of prefer to just single feed these guys into the chamber. But we're not going to do that with this. We're going to go ahead and load 3 into the magazine. Okay, we've got the chronograph set up. All right, here we go. Shot 1 at 100 yards. .2773. .2762. Okay, so we've started out with the Norma ballistic tip. We're also going to shoot some S&B, and we'll fire 3 groups of each. Warming up already. Holy cow. All right, so that's 3 shots. The average was 2766. I still have it topped with my GPO. That's a German Precision Optics. This is the Passion 3X. It is a 4-12 scope. And I've noticed that the new Tikkas are all coming with threaded barrels now, and this one's not. This was from, I think, 2021 or 2022 I got this one. But the end of that barrel is pretty thick. This is not a pencil. I don't know if they would call it a bull barrel, but it's got a lot of meat on the end of that. So if I wanted it threaded, I could, but I may probably not going to mess with it. All right, barrel's cool. Let's continue on to the second group. We'll load up 3 more shots. I like how that first group turned out. It looks like less than an inch from here. I haven't even walked down there yet, but that looks nice. Barrel has cooled down. We're going to shoot the bottom left. .2755. Is that in the same hole? I can't tell. .2727. All right, guys, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go down and check that out. I have no idea. I only see one hole down there. All right, I'm back. That looks like 3 shots in practically the same hole. If I measured it right, that was like a 0.2 inch group. Dang. I'm proud of that. Holy cow. Okay. I gave the scope 6 clicks to the left. I was going to shoot the bottom right, and I didn't want to be off the target, so I went ahead and God, these things are shooting so good, and I got a ton of these. I think this is what we're going to be sighting this in with, so let's see how that 6 clicks to the left did. Let's go ahead and put 3 more in. Okay. All right. Every time. Almost did it. Okay, looks like I almost got 3 in the same hole again. That's still a great group. Yep, every time I go out and shoot, my neighbors start shooting too. Extreme spread, 49 feet per second. Standard deviation, 17.4. Well, I mean, I don't care. If they shoot that good right out of the box, I mean, there's no point in, there's, unless the price of this ammo goes astronomical, which I haven't checked it in, a few years, because I bought so many about, 3 or 4 years ago. There's not even any point in reloading for this and do better. Well, I'll let the barrel cool down, paste another target, and we'll move on to the S&B ammo next. That Norma 120 grain did phenomenal. We've got 3 right on top of each other, and that one was right under an inch. It's about 3/4 of an inch, and the first group was about an inch. So, well, I'm really happy with that. That's some of the best shooting I've done. Couldn't get the Mossberg to do that. If you guys want to review the old Mossberg videos and give me a bunch of hate over that, yeah, I can shoot. See? And we're going to move on to the S&B 131 grain soft point. This is, what do these look like? These are just standard soft point, 131 grain. All right, let's see how it does. S&B, Sellier and Bellot, 131 grain soft point. Here we go. We will load 3. All right, barrel has cooled down. I'm going to aim for the center. I've got the chronograph reset for 131 grain. .2516. These are going a little slower. Oh. Well, so far so good on these too. 2547. .2506. All right. Well, I'm glad to see this liking that also. I love this. 6'5" man bun who? 6'5" Creedmoor? I don't know her. Okay, well, let's take a bit of a break, let that barrel cool down for another 5 or 10 minutes, and we'll be back. I'm glad to see that kind of a group with this also, because I've got about 10 boxes of this stuff. I've got about, I've got several boxes of this and the Norma, so, and the S&B. So, good, very good. These are the first video. Did I shoot 2 or 3 groups on that one? That was the first shots ever fired on this, and I have literally not fired this rifle since. So these are the next shots, and wow, she's breaking in nice. All right, barrel's much cooler. It's just a hair warm, just a tad warm. While it cools down a little more, I added a block underneath the rear pad to get this rifle up, get me up into a little more comfortable shooting position. I'm going to definitely keep doing that. Maybe that's the secret to my success today. Who knows? Oh, I believe I didn't adjust the scope any farther back than I did, because to do that I would have to go to a lot higher rings, and the higher rings really messed up the cheek weld. When I go to low power, the eye relief is fine, and I'm literally only going to be going on 12 power probably on this sighting in here while we're on the bench. Hunting, we're going to have that power way low. Let's go 4. 4 is the low. Although that 4 looks much less than 4 when I look through a fixed 4 power scope. This 4 looks much lower magnification than that. All right, barrel's cool enough. Okay, I'm going to do the lower right. .25-10. Dang it. I think I got a little too carried away with that last one. Got a little too excited. Shot too soon. Okay. All right, well, yeah, man, this thing, for this barrel being a little on the thicker side, it warms up good. And that was only 2,500 feet per second. I wonder if that bullet being longer and having more, contact with the barrel makes it heat up even faster than, say, a shorter, 30 cal bullet, for example. Looks like because of that third shot, that might have been like an inch group on that one. I'll let this cool off for a good 10 minutes this time, and we'll do the last group, see where we end up. Oh, and then we'll test the trigger pull. Okay, well, it's been about 6 minutes. The sun has gone behind a cloud. It has cooled off and got a little windy, so barrel feels nice. I just noticed on the back of the boxes, the Norma has a muzzle velocity rating at, where is it there? Feet per second, 2822. We were getting in the 2,760-ish feet per second on that one, so a little slower than advertised. I don't think any of them hit 2,800 feet per second. There were some in the 2,770s and 2,760s and 2,750s. The S&B has a muzzle velocity of 2602. In our last shot there, I forgot to hit record on the camera for that second group, but the last shot was 2510, so it also is shooting a little slower. out of this 22-inch barrel. So let's do this third group, do the trigger pull, and then move on to the closing thoughts. I'm going to shoot the lower left. That was 25-24. $25.38. Okay. Don't pull this one. Just a little bit. Okay. Well, there we go. Not bad. Looks like right under an inch for that last group. So yeah, let's move on to the trigger pull. Ready? 2.3 ounces. Okay. 2.73 ounces. 2.10 ounces. It keeps creeping up. That's 3. Let's do 5 and get an average. 1.14 ounces. That was really light. 2.5 ounces. All right. That was an average of 2.49 ounces. So that's a pretty light trigger. It feels good and it's crisp. It breaks clean. There's no creep. It's just right there, and it feels good. Not that I'm a trigger expert or anything. So, but yeah, trigger's nice. That feels good. Okay, let's move on to the final thoughts. All right, well, that wraps it up for the Tikka T3x Hunter 6.5 by 55 Swedish Mauser. This one I have topped with the same GPO Passion 3X 4 to 12 by 42 scope. Yeah, the Normas, those shot amazing, and the S&B shot really well too. So glad to see some good groups finally out of something I've shot. So I'm really pleased with those results, both groups, but especially the Norma. The speed recorded by the chronograph wasn't as fast as was advertised on the boxes, but I mean, I really can't complain getting the groups we did. Most of them were an inch or less, and that one was 3 touching, so love it. Really don't know what else to say about this. This is my best shooting rifle I have. It's a shame I haven't gotten it out more, but I will now. This is now one of my favorite rifles. I love this thing. This is great. I think it looks great with that sling. So anyway, if you've stuck around this long, yeah, please like and subscribe. Subscribers would be great. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.